Hello and welcome. I'm Saeed from StoryPlanet.net. Dive right into the essence of the most captivating books without reading them cover to cover. Whether you're on the go, at the gym, or just relaxing at home, we offer you a unique and enriching listening experience. Today, we are exploring the book Cork Dork, a creation by Bianca Bosker. In Cork Dork, 2019, Bianca Bosker takes us on a journey into the captivating realm of wine. The book follows her pursuit of becoming a sommelier, despite her lack of prior expertise in the subject. In a remarkable 18 months, she immerses herself in the world of wine, comprehensively learning about its creation, presentation, tasting, and discussion. Before we delve into these revelations, it's interesting to note that Bianca Bosker is an accomplished journalist and author whose work has graced the pages of esteemed publications such as The Atlantic, the New York Times, and the New Yorker. Her book, Cork Dork, achieved great success, reaching the bestseller list of the New York Times. With 8 key ideas to unveil, brace yourself for a deep dive into this captivating book. On StoryPlanet.net. To start, discover the true essence of wine and its benefits. Author Bianca Bosker gave up her job as a journalist to become a certified sommelier and discovered the answers to questions about wine. She learned how to improve her sense of smell and where flavor comes from. This book explores the confusion between taste and smell, the importance of sensory training, and how to appreciate wine better. Key idea number 1. Becoming a top sommelier is a highly competitive and demanding profession that requires a great deal of dedication and passion. The author was initially indifferent towards wine until she met a sommelier preparing for a competition, which intrigued her. She watched videos of sommelier competitions and became fascinated by the sensory abilities and knowledge of the contestants. She decided to quit her journalism job and dedicate herself to understanding the world of wine, with the goal of passing the Certified Sommelier exam. Key idea number 2. Sommeliers prioritize smell and taste. Despite our obsession with finding delicious flavors, we rarely focus on improving our ability to taste. Sommeliers, however, take taste and smell seriously. They recommend embracing taste by trying various fruits and cataloging their aromas and flavors. Some even suggest licking rocks to explore different tastes. Sommeliers protect their sensory abilities like a concert pianist protects their fingers. They constantly expose themselves to the same tastes and aromas to maintain precision in blind tasting. Understanding how our sense of taste works can help us improve our ability to taste. Key idea number 3. There is limited understanding of how we perceive the flavor of food and drink. Until the 1970s, people believed in a tongue taste map that has since been debunked. The whole tongue is actually sensitive to sweet, salty, sour, bitter, and umami tastes. Flavor is influenced by both taste and smell, with smell playing a powerful role. A study showed that loss of smell can result in a loss of taste. Smell can be improved through smell training regimes. Key idea number 4. There are simple methods for detecting and describing wine characteristics. This text highlights the importance of putting theory into practice when it comes to tasting wine. It provides simple ways to detect a wine's characteristics, such as observing how it rolls down the glass and smelling it from multiple angles. It also suggests techniques for fully experiencing the taste of wine, such as swirling it in the mouth and identifying tannins and body. The key message is that paying close attention to these details can enhance the enjoyment of wine. Key idea number 5. Professional sommeliers understand the importance of service in addition to having knowledge about wine. The author discusses the importance of service and attention to detail for sommeliers. They mention the practice of decanting wine over a candle to remove sediment and how it can lead to both a better wine experience and potential mishaps. The author also highlights the role of sommeliers in understanding what customers want and making delicate judgments to find the perfect wine for them. Lastly, they mention the high prices that can be charged for wine in restaurants, with some bottles costing $500 to $1,000 or more. Key idea number 6. A good wine is one that is enjoyable and makes you want to keep drinking it. According to sommelier High-quality wine is determined by personal preference rather than objective criteria. Spending more money on wine will generally result in better quality up to a certain point, but beyond that, price no longer corresponds with quality. Expensive wines often come with a premium due to scarcity or collectability. Mass-market wines are often artificially manipulated to enhance flavor and aroma. While some argue that these interventions are manipulations, as long as the wine tastes good, it may not matter. Ultimately, what makes a wine good is subjective, but a key factor is whether it is enjoyable and leads to wanting more. Key idea number 7. Tasting notes can be confusing rather than helpful. The text highlights the issue with traditional wine tasting notes, which can be confusing and meaningless for the average wine drinker. It references a study where participants could not differentiate between wines based on the tasting notes provided. To address this, a sensory chemist named Anne Noble created the Wine Aroma Wheel, a classification system with understandable and common vocabulary for wine descriptions. The wheel focuses on recognizable aromas found in a typical supermarket. However, the author suggests that there is still room for more poetic and evocative descriptors in wine tasting notes. Key idea number 8. Bosker was able to pass her sommelier exam, which demonstrates that wine can be mastered through commitment and understanding. Bosker passed her sommelier exam after dedicated studying, including daily blind tastings and using flashcards. She practiced wine service extensively and was nervous about this aspect of the exam. However, she managed to serve a master sommelier without any mistakes and ultimately passed the exam. She secured a job at a wine bar and enjoyed pairing guests with wine. In conclusion, top sommeliers have a great sense of smell and extensive knowledge of wine. While not everyone can be like them, we can learn from sommeliers to discover great wine. One way to start is by improving our ability to smell and taste. When dining out, it's recommended to trust the sommelier and let them guide us in choosing wine. They know which wines on the list are the best and offer excellent value. They are passionate and care about what we drink. Letting the sommelier take care of us can lead to a great wine experience. Thank you for listening to this summary. If you enjoyed this exploration, we invite you to discover other fascinating books on storyplanet.net. Don't wait any longer. A multitude of books, stories, and knowledge await you there. See you soon on storyplanet.net.